Remember, she introduced us.
Right. And then you chose to text me, and then we talked from there.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Listen, I know you're like, what? I'm going to explain, and then you'll understand, okay?
Okay.
Lyric, at this moment, is online, on hate channels, talking mad shit about me. And bringing you
now,
into it.
Right this second?
Yes, and bringing you into it too, Chris.
What the fuck? I don't even talk to her, bro. She be trying to call me and text me. I'd be ignoring her.
Okay, so she'll tell a different story. Do you get what I mean?
Bro, I can show you receipts. I can screen share right now and show you how much I'd be ignoring her.
So she went to the internet, Chris, and posted me and your conversations. You and hers. And then she said that I was trying to show you my OnlyFans and like basically set it up like I was trying to talk to you.
I already seen your videos. I didn't have to go to OnlyFans. What the fuck? You sent me that shit directly. What the fuck would I go to OnlyFans for?
Right.
I already seen all that.
But no.
She'd be on FaceTime, so what the fuck is she talking about?
I don't know. So then
she's a goof.
She's saying I'm abusive to my kids.
Bro, she's abusive to her kids. The fuck is she on?
How is she abusive to Carmelo?
She's not anymore that I know of because I don't talk to her. But when I was with her, bro, she had zero patience for him at all. If he did something slightly off of what she expected, like for a single second, bro, she's snapping at him, like giving him no patience at all. Every time he was in the bathtub, and I would, like, be outside on the phone or something, I'd come back inside, and he's in the bathtub, he's screaming, crying, like she's in there waterboarding him. Her first baby daddy already told me when I was with her that she'd be fucking pouring water on his face and shit in the bathtub, so I started paying attention, bro.
Chris, when I would be on FaceTime with her son would be in the shower for 20 minutes, he'd say, I'm scared.
By himself.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. See what I'm saying? So what is she talking about?
She's saying that I'm abusive, I'm a bad mother. She leaked my ex-husband's phone number, and now he's calling and threatening my mother that's 79.
Oh, shit.
And she's saying that, I'm going to tell you this, okay? I have the messages too, but she said your 9-year-old daughter... She said your 9-year-old daughter is disgusting, and she's sexually perverted because she wanted to watch her change Carmelo's diaper.
No, she offered to help. She offers to help do everything, bro. It's not that she wanted to watch anything. She tries to be as helpful as she can because she's a sweet girl.
Dude, she's 9. She
doesn't know any better. She's
9. Exactly, dude.
And Lyric is so sexually fucking... Dude, Lyric wanted me to fuck her every 5 minutes. What is she talking about? If anybody's sexually anything, it's because of Lyric.
Would Lyric be the type to have sex with, like, Carmelo sleeping there?
Dude, we did fuck with Carmelo sleeping.
Like, next to you, right? A lot of people do that.
Yes, next to me, bro. I was uncomfortable with it. I didn't even want to do it. I was uncomfortable. I was not comfortable doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it made my damn near dick go soft because, like, I can't do that with kids in the room, bro. Like, sleeping or not, no way.
She shared with me, Chris, stories of guys coming...
I don't care if he's 2 or not.
Huh?
Sleeping... I don't care if he's 2 years old and he's sleeping, bro. Like, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
That's
because,
so
too,
you don't do that.
In the setup she has now with the studio... She has brought at least 3 guys there that she has told me and other people in the internet about. And had sex with them. And Carmelo has... You know how his bed is there. Have you seen the setup?
I haven't seen the setup, but I know it's all an open studio. So.
Okay, so it's 400 square feet.
He's able to see everything.
His bed is on the ground in like a little Tyke's car's bed.
Yeah, it's pathetic, bro.
Okay. So she's going to the internet saying, I don't have food in my house. I don't feed my kids. And that...
Bro, your mommy's chefing shit up. What the fuck is you...
I have 24 minutes of this conversation. That's Lyric's ex-boyfriend that she lived with, that she still texts that she put me on the phone with, that she's sharing screenshots of, saying I was trying to get at him. I'll keep playing the recording, and he will tell you what he told me about Lyric months ago that enlightened me to Lyric months before you guys heard about this. I have screenshots with good friends of mine from over 3 months ago where I said, I feel like I want to stop talking to Lyric, but she's going to spaz out and say and do things and lie, and I don't know how to get rid of her. She lived with him. Her son calls him dad still to this day. And he called me. She put us on a 3-way call. So what Lyric would do, let me enlighten you, because I told you it was coming, right, girl? What Lyric would do is call me on FaceTime with this guy named Chris and other guys, and flirt with them. Most of them were either on drugs or touching them on camera. You thought I was lying? You thought I was fucking around, bitch? Somehow this girl says she's sober. She doesn't drink. She doesn't condone shit. I don't use drugs. When that recording, when I finish it, that he approved, I got his approval. I told him I was recording him. I asked him if I could post it. He said yes. When I post the whole video, it'll be a whole different story, but I bet you. It'll be a whole different story. I bet you that. I bet you that. That is her ex-boyfriend who's telling you what they used to do, what he used to do. And he's about to go on and on. It's 26 minutes long. He also said, I'll call you back. I gotta charge my phone. So I guess I'm not friends with Lyric anymore, but I'll be friends with her ex. I stopped talking to him a long time ago. I only talked to him because he said, and he'll say it in the recording, I wanted you to know what Lyric was saying and doing behind your back. I was trying to help you. I knew what she would do to you, and I was trying to give you a heads up. And I didn't listen. I felt bad. I felt bad that I had talked to him, even though it wasn't on some let's fuck shit. I felt bad. But then I didn't, because I said, what did you say she said? What did you say she's doing? What did you say she just did to this person and this person and then? Girl, my antenna went up. You don't get it. My intuition is so good. I have multiple messages that I can crop from friends where over 3 months ago, DJ included, I text them and said, I don't want to be friends with Lyric. I don't want to talk to her anymore. She's crazy. She's obsessive. She's lying. And I have a bad feeling about her. I had to say to each of these friends, I think I have to talk to her less and less. I think I have to temper her off. I think I have to get her to go away quietly. I have to pretend like I'm busy. Why the fuck would anybody in life have to temper off a friendship? The pressure and the scrutiny and the bullshit that she brought to my life for months, I have documented it. And I have sat here quietly. When she chose to involve my ex-husband, somebody I don't ever want to talk to again, I didn't want to hear his voice again. When you did that, you lit a fire under my ass like you won't believe. When you brought an abusive man back in my life, while you fuck men while your son is in the bed next to you, he sleeps in a bed on the floor next to you. You called me and Habibi. I recorded it. And you were trying to figure out how to get a man out of your house that you invited who's a barber at Walmart? Lyric, did you really think you were going to teach me something? Lyric, did you think you were going to win? Did you think I'd have to go to any other level than your own people? You want to call my ex-husband? Girl, I got your man on the phone right now. I got your mans on the phone right now. Call him and text him and threaten him. He doesn't have any children in his care. You can't threaten him with CPS. He doesn't have anything else going on. You can't threaten him that way. And he and I clarified that. I said, what do you have to lose by talking to me? He said, nothing. I lost it all when I met Lyric. Touche, Brute. You silly little bitch. You ugly little bitch. You thought you were gonna burn me? You silly hoe. You silly hoe. Tricks are for kids, Lyric. Tricks are for kids. And fentanyl is for your aunt that lives on the property with you. And fentanyl's for everybody else around you. Girl, I think you're the same as DJ and you're a drug addict. And I'd like you to prove me wrong. I might drink, but I think you do drugs. Should we keep going? She probably ferociously calling. Period. I cook. You've seen me cook. I would be on FaceTime with him. When we've been on FaceTime, bro.
I've also seen your mom chef a 5-course meal. Like, the fuck is she talking
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Lyric thinks she's going to use you against me. And that you're going to back her up. And that nobody's going to tell the truth about her. Hold on, you're skipping, so I know. There you go.
I'm not gonna back that bitch up on nothing, bro.
What kind of mom is she to you? What you saw, what kind of mom?
Very, very mean, very strict. 0 patience for any legal.
Does she hit Carmelo?
Yeah, she be whooping the fuck out of his ass.
Exactly. One time she told me, one time recently, Chris, she told me, I beat his ass so bad I felt bad after. Chris, I don't have those stories.
All the time.
I don't have those stories about
my
my
kids. She does that all the
I don't
time.
have those stories about my kids, dude. I can't whoop my daughter. I can't whoop my daughter. I can't.
Dude, she talked about your daughter like a dog, Chris.
Yeah, I bet she did. She's a fucking vile piece of shit.
Exactly. And what she's doing to me is vile. Exactly.
She has hate in her heart, bro.
She has hate in her heart.
Hate, dude. Like, she's not a good human being, man.
I swear to God, I realized
Intentions.
it. You know what did it for me, Chris, early on? Was when you started saying stuff to me, I thought...
You didn't want to believe me at first.
Hold on, no.
First, you thought...
Listen to me. I thought... I only got on the phone with you because I was going... And you know my personality. I was going to tell you off to defend Lyric, right?
I know that, yeah.
Okay. When we started to talk, it wasn't on shady shit. You started to tell me what she was saying behind my back.
Right.
We're talking about in March. We're talking about in April.
Yeah, months ago.
Months ago, bro.
Yeah.
I peeped it. And that's the only reason I was in contact. And then I felt bad. I thought if I talk to you, I'm betraying her. But there was an intuition.
She was already betraying you.
Huh?
She was already betraying you.
Thank you. I had Chris, I had a fucking intuition, dude. And I have a question for you. She says she doesn't drink. She says she doesn't do drugs, right? But fentanyl's all around her. There was a fentanyl patch from supposedly her aunt on her chair in front of her place. And she showed me. When Carmelo goes to that, do you know how he goes to the family's house once a week and spends the night?
Right. Yeah. With their aunt and shit.
The aunt uses fentanyl patches and they're everywhere.
Yeah, her auntie be on fentanyl patches all day long.
Okay, so if it's at her aunt's house and she has her son go there so that he can go away, and then it's on her porch, her own porch.
She doesn't care about that. All she cares about is that she gets her own time so she can go fuck niggas, bro. She doesn't care.
I have a question for you.
She doesn't do... Yeah.
Do I have your permission to use this to prove my point?
So then I clarified with him if I had his permission to use what I was going to say. You can't do that if you don't get clarification, if you don't get approval. And then it went on for 10 more minutes. He didn't know I was even recording him when he said all that. Uh-oh. 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 Everything I just said to y'all for the last 4 weeks. Everything I just said to you guys for the last 4 fucking weeks. Anita, I don't agree with that part. I don't think the idea is let's call CPS, let's go in there, let's take the kid. That's actually not what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking? You should watch what the fuck you project and say about other people when you have a lot to lose. You are trying to tarnish and ruin me as a business and a mother. And you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You're the last person that's gonna tell somebody what to do with their fucking life. You're a piece of shit. As much as I was there for you, helping you, you're a piece of shit, bro. To keep going the way you did. Didn't I tell you to stop? Didn't I tell you to stop? Didn't the last couple days I tell you to fucking stop? And you wouldn't? And you kept going? Didn't I tell you to stop? Didn't I tell you to stop? And you wouldn't. This is an obsession. And you went too far. So you want to play recordings. You want to show messages. Girl, I'll double you and I'll bet you my full hand. I call. What is it? I call. What you got? You big and bad, right, baby girl? You big and bad, right? Well, you about to fuck with a grown woman now. You about to fuck with a grown... You think Kevin scares me? You think I'm intimidated by a 5'8" black man that doesn't even weigh 150 pounds, that on court documents broke my knee, beat his children, lost custody, was ordered to supervised visits? Never on my worst day would that ever happen to a bitch like me. Girl, I might drink. And I might get in the car when I drink, but tell me the last time you saw my children with me when I did it. So maybe I'm not right about that, but I know one thing. I don't put my kids in the car when I drink, and I don't go home and fuck next to them. I also don't fuck with felons and dudes that all of them are on active drugs. I don't fuck with people on drugs. Yet your aunt's addicted to fentanyl. You got fentanyl at your house. You got exes that do fentanyl. Girl, if the drugs are around you and your behavior's erratic, what the fuck does that equal? I'm starting to wonder how sober you are. How much of a sane bitch you could be. How can you work a job, take care of a young child, and spend that much time online? Maybe that's why he's not potty trained. Maybe that's why he's sucking on a pacifier and he's almost 4. Maybe that's why instead of speaking, he screams on the phone. My kids didn't do that, and they had speech issues. They didn't get on FaceTime and scream and run away. And I certainly didn't have to mute the conversations because I was doing something I didn't want the person to hear. I certainly didn't have to do that part. People don't have stories about me about that part. I have never hit my kids. I don't have to hit my children. I don't have to hit my children. I actually spoiled my children, and they turned out 2 of the 4 to be spoiled brats. I'd rather have them be spoiled than not have had me around. And the 2 that don't like me so much right now, they were potty trained early. They went to school early. They spoke early. I didn't do wrong. But as kids get older, they decide what they want to say and do. And you got to live with that as a parent. And you can either go down with the ship or you can say, fuck that. You're an adult. I'm an adult. Time to go on. Hit me up when you want to have a real conversation. If you can't talk without screaming and cussing and threatening shit, I don't have to sit and talk to you. And when your son, Lyric, goes to school, he is going to tell on you. He is going to tell on you. He is going to confide in the teachers that are sweet. He's going to confide in the people, and he's going to tell. And you're going to have to figure out how to get out of that. I'm sober, and I don't drink, and I don't do this and that, but I act like I'm on fucking drugs. I act like I'm taking something, or when I don't take it, I'm fucking erratic. Make that part make sense for you. Make that part add up. Where's the baked Korean now? Where's the baked Korean? Is she asleep? Is she asleep? What time is it for her? Somebody should wake her up and tell her something's going on. And she might want to